Welcome to the Village People's Weekly Roundup Part 2. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 77. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher, and this call is dedicated to Ken. Moving on to the call about what happened during the race. Holly said she'd like to know what happened between the bookends. I will try to add that, but remember, this is only a 3-minute call, and it was a 10-day race. Karen felt this whole week really put the saying, "This too shall pass," into perspective. And if you know anything at all about me, you know that's one of my go-to mantras. She also told me about a friend who said, "Everything that arises passes." This is something good to remember. Paul said he takes the apostrophe and T away from can't, and he has can. I think he's just bragging that he can spell better than I can. April picked up on how people can get hung up on looking at the future. That's why I was so surprised I fell into that on day one. If I hadn't had 2+ years of WIN, What's Important Now, and This Too Shall Pass, ingrained in my brain, I might have quit during that first night. Rich Ruffalo made me laugh, even though I'm sure that wasn't his intent. He said I had a lot of intestinal fortitude. Because of the need to keep things to 3 minutes, I spared you the details, showing that I may have intestinal fortitude, but my intestines sure don't. But it was fun to laugh. And then on top of that, Paul made me laugh as he told me to have a sonic shake. And if you've been following me for a few years, you know what that's all about. Thanks, Paul. Tim is curious about what I eat during training and also about my kidney disease. Then came Friday's wrap-up call, putting it all together. Karen liked how I isolated the variables that I could control and will focus on them. Holly liked how I make plans, implement them, and then evaluate them to see what needs revision and what can stay the same. I do that with almost every aspect of my life, and you can too. So here's the topics I weeded out of these responses that still need to be addressed in the next 3 months. My why, strategies I use during the race, mental prep, mental discipline during the race, my mantras, although they are part of the mental aspect, what I eat, my kidney disease and other medical issues, and once again I thank you for hanging out with me during all of this. I'll be taking all of you along the roads of Tennessee in July. It's just a reminder that the posting time for the call will change. I'll be doing this around 8 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for your understanding.